All right, let's dive right in. Today, we're talking about something that is absolutely 100% crucial for your financial future: Social Security. We're going to show you how a little planning ahead, even if retirement feels like a million miles away, can make a huge difference in the benefits you'll get for the rest of your life. So, let's get to it. So, let me ask you something right off the bat. Because, retirement isn't just this distant thing that happens to you one day. Nope, it's something you are actively building, piece by piece, starting today. And that's the main idea we're going to run with today. Let's frame this whole thing like a construction project. Think about it. You are the architect and the builder of your own financial security. Every single decision you make is another brick you're laying for that future. So where does any good building project start? Well, it starts with a rock-solid foundation, right? For Social Security, that foundation is built on two totally essential pillars. Let's break them down. First things first, you gotta burn this number into your brain: 35. This is the magic number for the Social Security Administration because they calculate your benefits based on your 35 highest earning years. So your number one goal is to have 35 solid years of earnings on your record. Anything less and you're literally leaving money on the table. And here's why that 35-year rule is such a big deal. If you work for, say, only 30 years, the government doesn't just ignore the missing 5. They plug in zeros. That's right, zeros. And those zeros drag your entire average down, which permanently lowers your monthly check. So hitting that 35-year mark, that's your first major milestone. Okay, the second brick in our foundation is just as simple. Earn as much as you possibly can throughout your career. It's a direct line. The more you earn and pay Social Security taxes on, the bigger your benefit will be. Every single paycheck is an investment in that future. Now, this is super important, especially if you're self-employed. I know it's tempting to underreport your income to try and lower your tax bill now, but you gotta remember what you're actually doing. You're robbing your future self. You're weakening the very foundation of your Social Security benefit. So, reporting all your income isn't just about taxes, it's a core retirement strategy. Okay, so you've got a strong foundation built. Now we get to what is, without a doubt, the single biggest lever you can pull in this whole project: deciding when to start taking your benefits. This one choice, well, it changes everything. Just look at the difference your timing makes. It's staggering. You can start claiming your benefits as early as age 62, but if you do, your monthly payment is permanently cut. If you wait until what's called your full retirement age, you get 100% of what you've earned. But if you can possibly hold out until age 70, you get the absolute maximum payout. The difference in your monthly check between starting early and waiting is massive. So what in the world is this full retirement age? Well, it's not the same for everybody. It all depends on the year you were born, but it's going to be somewhere between 66 and 67. Think of this as your baseline. It's the point where you get your full, unreduced benefit. You absolutely need to know what this age is for you. And here it is. This is the huge reward for being patient. Think about it like this. It's a guaranteed return on your money. For every single year you delay taking benefits past your full retirement age, all the way up to age 70, the government automatically gives you a raise of about 8%. You're just not going to find a guaranteed return like that anywhere else. All right, we've got the foundation poured, and we've talked about the crucial timing for framing the house. Now let's get into the finishing touches. These are the really smart strategies that can add extra value and protect the retirement home you've built. Okay, listen up, because this is a big one a lot of people just don't know about. If you're married, or in some cases even divorced, you might be able to get benefits based on your spouse's work record. A spouse who earned less can often get a benefit that's up to 50% of what the higher earning spouse gets. That can be a total game changer. And get this, it can even apply to an ex-spouse. Here's the checklist. If your marriage lasted 10 years or more, you're currently divorced, you haven't remarried, and you're at least 62, you could be eligible to claim on your ex's record. The bottom line here is simple. Investigate this. Don't leave free money on the table. And let's bang out 3 more quick tips. First, heads up, your benefits might be taxable depending on your total income. Second, if you keep working after your full retirement age, that income doesn't hurt your benefits. In fact, it can still help them grow. And last, think about your family history. If people in your family tend to live a good long time, waiting to claim for that bigger monthly check is often the smartest financial move.
Look, knowledge is one thing, but it's action that actually builds your future. So let's take everything we just talked about and turn it into a concrete plan you can use no matter how old you are right now.
So what should you be doing right now? Well, it depends on where you are in life. If you're in your 20s and 30s, it is all about laying that foundation. Get those 35 years of work in and focus on growing your career. In your 40s and 50s, you're in your peak earning years, so the game is all about maximizing that income. And then, as you get into your 60s, the entire focus shifts to making that one critical decision: when exactly to claim.
And that brings us right back to the beginning. Your Social Security isn't just some random number that gets assigned you. It's a project. It's something you have control over. And the difference between planning and not planning can totally change your quality of life down the road. So I'll just leave you with this question. What's the very first brick you're going to lay starting today?